I really wish that the music would play. Like, I'm not using it to my benefit at all, and it would just be nice to have the music playing. Oh, thank you to whoever gave me a like. I appreciate you. Hold on. I gotta get this done up. That explains. There we go. I hate the fact that, that for some reason my fucking bit rate just went to shit. Also, I bought the uh premium battle ringside pass on this because why the fuck not? I'm not missing out on a bunch of wrestlers that are in the game. So, it's also I wanted to. Okay, I got El Hilo del Vikingo. I remember this guy showing popping up in TNA a couple times a few years ago, and he's one hell of a fucking talent. I guess also like he hasn't had the best track record as of late because he's injured some people. I think one of them was Dominic. Okay. Is there a way to just? Okay, that doesn't work. Lady Flammer. Flamer. Flammer? Flamer? I don't. However it's pronounced. Oh, wait a minute. Now that fucking makes sense. Mm-mm. Just for a heads up, if anybody goes into my description, I have a link in my description, but apparently it's not. Apparently it's not really working. Just like how, um, yep. I gotta wait for that to finish. I, I guess YouTube does this thing every year that you gotta prove it's you. So I guess every year that they're gonna be doing this because I just had to submit like a 6 second video saying that yeah, it's me. That explains why like my thing popped up saying like what that links are not able to be used right now. I'm like, why the fuck not? Psycho Clown, Mr. Iguana. I think now that's all of the. Okay, what's to expect with this one? Hmm. Oh, that's cool. I'll be honest, that's cool. That almost looks like Spawn's face paint almost. White fur boots. What the fuck? I really just want the one wrestling move on here. There it is, shooting star foot stomp. I'm actually gonna, before I get into playing CM Punk Showcase to finish it, I'm actually gonna real quickly make a creator, create my own, make another creator wrestler. Would be nice to fucking like somehow claim all these. Is there? Nope. I gotta do it one by one. That's so stupid. Reina de Reinas. Storm Surge. I have no clue what that means. Elite Jacob Fatu. Why did they add fucking... I'm almost to the end. Okay. There it is. Okay. Just to show I did make my old dead. I wish like some of the things you create, kind of like how I bought like the Duncan Destruction pack, and thankfully I got Abyss on this one. But it would be nice if like my created stuff carried over. Draw that, I guess. Interesting. Yeah, I think that's fine. I can wait. There we go. manga's music. Hold on. I'm sorry. I need to change that face. That I don't like the face. There. Nope. Cancel. There we go. We did that. Went to the wrong one. I think that's roughly my eye color. Let's go. That is close to what I have right now, to be honest. I'm actually curious. What the fuck do they have for face tattoos? Oh, just that just that generic shit. Nothing important, basically. Ooh, that's actually sick. I never saw this one. Or did I unlock it? I think I might have unlocked it. That's kind of gnarly looking, but it's still kind of cool. Hmm? Yes? Ugh. Okay. That one looks cool too for Dead Undertaker. Brahma Bull. That's kind of cool. I wouldn't have that on my goods, but Samoan DX tat. That's nice. Samurai Tiger. That's fucking amazing. I want to get that. Gotta play more of the island though. Befitting, especially the fact that my name's Bear. What's that insignia? This kind of this kind of reminds me of like This looks like something Killer Cross would get as a tattoo. That's kind of sick. I won't lie. Oh, little Japanese shit. That's not bad. You know what? I'm getting it. Why not? No more chances. Your story's ending. Did I unlock anything up here, though? I think I might have, because that looks new. Or buckle up, Teddy. That'll do for now, I suppose. Wait, did I unlock anything? Nope, nothing for this yet. Fuck. That'd be a killer back piece for this for my guy here. Is that cyber sigilism crap? I think that was. Hmm? I'm glad they have more options when it comes to like this type of stuff that they added to 2K. But what the hell? Give us a bit more options, please. Of course, then again, I think a good portion of the good portion of people make their own shit through the community creations, which is awesome. So that's probably one reason why. Uh, I mean, honestly, not bad. I should probably turn the AC off while I'm streaming, maybe. Probably should have went to the fucking the download creations thing and got something for him instead. But I kind of like that. It kind of fits because my what is it, the astrology thing? I'm a Scorpio, so what the hell? That's new. Skeleton pumpkins? Right. Those actually look pretty good. I could do those. Hmm. Oh, never mind. This is seriously all I can think of to do. Oh, the machine guns. That is a killer looking jacket. Old school Cody Rhodes. AJ Styles. Mm, I actually had a different idea for this, but you know what? I think I'll go with something different. That looks cool, but who the fuck is it? Hmm. King Shark? You know what? Hmm. Okay, now I don't care about. Hmm. Oh, oh, goddamn. Sorry. Hmm. Zonite. make sure that's on. Yep. Okay, hold on. Right. Ooh, what's this one? Oh, this is Judgment Day. Okay. Ooh, so. Ooh, yeah. That's kind of badass. That's like a. Oh, that's McIntyre. Go time, the ring general. That's actually really cool. I think I might. You know what? Fuck it. I can do whatever I want. So go ahead. Wish I had this better put together. Of course, it doesn't help the fact that I'm gonna go with black no matter what because that's my wardrobe. There we go. Now this. Now where did No, I did not have. This is a guy that I created a long ass time ago. I can't remember. Oh wait a minute. I think I now know. No, no, no. question, though. Not all they're gonna have this one. Grind. Nope. Oh wait, no, I have. No, they do still have it. Great, awesome. Here's the thing, though. They're gonna allow me to have this one, though. Oh, sweet. I didn't think that they would let me do that because I've tried doing that name before, and nope. Huh. I honestly did not think they would let me use that name. And just, I guess, kind of to explain why I chose the name Genocide was because, obviously I started out, anybody who doesn't, for anybody that don't know this, I started watching wrestling. I was TNA first. And, started watching TNA first, and I was well, I they don't got much. Yeah, no. I'll take it. Anyway. No jumping, but okay. Anyway, as I was saying, I watched TNA before I watched WWE a long ass time ago, long before I watched that. And um, and I remember, I'm pretty sure everybody remembers Suicide and then Homicide, and with that, I came up with Genocide. I'll do the moonsault. Okay, I guess I'll just stick with that. It's not like I use that anyway. Yeah, that's pretty good. Yeah, nope. Red dot. Oh, okay. That's actually pretty cool. Yeah. Okay, hold on. 450 Larry? Why not? Checking it all. It's actually not bad. Starship paint. Pretty smooth. All right. You know what? Do a shout out to Sabu. Suicide. That's a new one. Triangle. Oh. I like this one though. I love the fact that Logan Paul said that he's the first one to do that. Look up a dude called Super Crazy. Who did it years before you did, buddy. Nope, that's so generic. Chin check. Oh, no. Yo, I'm gonna call somebody. That's actually cool. That's really cool. That is so fucking cool. You know, I didn't plan on saying this, but you know what? I'll say it. I remember when I was coming up with like wrestling moves because back then I wanted to become a wrestler. I actually thought of this move because when I was a kid, I'd always, or I still do it sometimes, but as I was growing up, it's more prominent. I would look up wrestling moves just to see like what were their enemy, and I would try creating my own. And I actually thought of that. I thought of like the shooting star foot stomp. Because I remember looking it up, and I don't think I ever saw it back then. Unless it was, well, back then Google wasn't really Google wasn't always didn't like to work sometimes. So maybe it did exist. I don't know. Oh, that was cool. I won't lie. That was awesome. That little fucking one-legged kickoff. Now that looks convincing. Zero! Meow! Standing ovation, right? That's Joe Hendry. Diving, shooting stuff. What's that? Go. Okay. Oh yeah, now I remember. I actually had two finishers for this guy. I'm trying to remember what did I name these things because I created a genocide in several several games from more of like SmackDown versus Raw games. I called this one the Geno Driver, I think, and then well, Shooting Star Foot Stomp was I called the Star Killer. Interesting. Suicide Solution. That's kind of cool. They added Suicide's old finisher. Okay, now I remember. Thing though, what's it called in this one? I don't think it's called the Flatliner in this one, unless it still is. That's kind of cool. That's really cool. Oh, it is called. It's still called Flatliner. Yep. And then with this one, it was just the double fireman's carry gutbuster. There it is. That's not what I wanted. Fire driver. Oh, this is... No. I thought that was Phoenix's move. Verse 48. Would it be double knee gutbuster? Let me look under. Gee, maybe it's gutbuster. Ah, it's called the gut check. Okay. Okay, this is Roderick Strong's thing. Yep. Oh wait, they have Lucky 13 in here? Huh. Corey Graves is finishing move. That's probably an annoying thing about me is any wrestling move I see, I'll point it out to somebody who's used it before. Like, oh, interesting thing. This is probably getting to the point where a lot of y'all are probably getting bored. or will be getting bored, one of the two, but I'll just say it. The Styles Clash, AJ Styles Clash, or in the case of Michelle McCool, hers was called the Faith Breaker. Her move was called the Faith Breaker. Um, the inverted back to belly mat slam. I did not know this until recently because I follow um some things on social media that show like who has the best who does the best like DDT or something like that. And I came across the fact that that apparently Crash Holly, if anybody doesn't know Crash Holly, he was an Attitude Era he was the during the Attitude Era wrestler um with WWE. He actually used the Styles Clash, or what he called the Crash Landing. Okay, that's cool. That's awesome. I keep saying cool. That's a DDT? And yep, I know that uses this move. Too Cold Scorpio. Apron Destroyer? Oh, I like that. I'll do that. Yeah, I'll just stick with that. I'll keep that. That. I'm changing. Oh, Psycho Elbow, Psycho Clown. Okay, that's. Damn. Fuck. Okay, what's Homicide's dive that he does? I know it's not Tope con Hilo, but I'll look at it just to make sure. Okay, there it is. Suicide Senton. Sorry, friends text. Sasuke special? Okay. That's a lot more interesting, I think, in the last couple, last previous games where you did a senton on the rope, it fucking sprang you back on your feet. Wrecking ball drop kick. A little bit of Jericho there. Oh, I'll take that. Thank you. The, fuck, what's his name? Um, Speedball, Mike Bailey. He does that, like that whole fucking spinning shit right there. Fucking Speedball. You know what? I'll keep that. Why not? Fall away moonsault slam. That one. Okay. I thought it was something different. Bass drop. Okay, that's wicked. That was fucking wicked. And I'm coming to get you. Desert Eagle. Evilise uses that one. I know bullshit somehow did this perfectly. 89, 88, 87. I didn't even do that on purpose. That is amazing. Okay. Captain Kick? Captain Kick? Okay. I don't know who that is. Faceless. Let's see, King of the Cruiserweights. This is what I actually used for him originally. Straight edge hard. Why doesn't it say 3-minute warning instead of Jamal? Okay, hold on. Okay. It's not giving me an option to. I've spent over an hour and a half creating my wrestler. All right. And you know what? Let's go ahead and test him out. Considering I got, who should I do? Oh, I'll do a normal match. We'll do SmackDown. And then Genocide versus Viking. Maybe Vikingo. Why not?
The following contest is scheduled for one fall, making his way to the ring from Fort Worth, Texas, weighing in at 188 pounds, Grind!
Oh man, I know this competitor has a lot on their mind heading into this match. He's really giving this a big fight feel. This match is going to be a show stealer for sure, man. Oh, yes! El Hijo del Vikingo is here!
And his opponent from Puebla, Mexico, weighing in at 73 kilos, El Hijo del Vikingo!
One of the most successful, one of the most dominant competitors to ever step foot in AAA. Multiple tag titles, multiple world titles as well.
This man has been the face of AAA for the last few years. He was the man holding the top title, competing in those main events, selling out those arenas, man. He's used to pressure, but WWE, that pressure on a different level.
It is certainly sink or swim time for Vikingo. But this man has already proven himself so much in his young career. I have a feeling he'll succeed here in WWE as well. For this competition, we're kicking things off with Vikingo.
And guys, you better keep your eyes on the sky tonight because Vikingo is cleared for takeoff. This is a man who's more comfortable on the top rope than anyone else on the roster.
We never know what we're going to see from Vikingo whenever he takes flight, but it's almost guaranteed to be incredible. But wait, check this out.
What a cheap shot.
Come on, real nice catching your opponent with their guard down.
That's always the objective, was just baiting them into a false sense of security.
Oh, stiff uppercut.
Ouch.
Locking up with the collar and elbow.
Oh, my God.
Payback's a bitch.
On a well-placed calf kick there.
What agility.
Quick with the enziguri.
Oh, meteora! With the cover, he's going for it. Pin broken up easily.
I'm surprised he stayed down for that long here.
And into the corner he goes. Counter on Vikingo. Bang! Looks like he just got rocked there.
To be expected. Nobody enters a match thinking they will come out unscathed.
Double springboard.
Double springboard.
That's the
moonsault.
one I wanted.
Turns it into a pin attempt. 2. Oh, he kicked out.
No. How was it at the end? Right there. Boom.
Looking vulnerable now, guys. Ow!
Cross the shoulders, up and
Boom check. Looking to go up high.
from the top. Shooting star stomp.
Vikingo wasn't ready. It could be over.
He put him away. He picks up the win. These guys were awesome.
Stark
Let's
fell
take
out.
another look.
Here is your winner, Grind!
A victory
the fact
seemed
is in
assured
that.
from the very start.
An absolute statement by the victor here tonight. What a steamrolling.
But the fact it didn't show the shooting star stomp on it. Alright. That was a nice little test. I gotta read. I'll redo that later. Alright. Let's go.
For as clear as Drew made it that he was not happy to have me back, it was nothing in comparison to the noise generated about me by the constant thorn in my side, Seth.
Enjoy the show.
Much like Drew, Rollins had a bit of a tantrum when I walked through that curtain at Survivor Series after nearly 10 years away from WWE. I knew we were on a collision course. After Hell in a Cell, I took a little time to heal. Once I felt good, a special request from Paul Heyman led me to joining the OG Bloodline at Survivor Series to help Roman Reigns in his quest to dismantle the new Bloodline. Once that was settled, I focused solely on Seth. We were set to battle at the first Raw of 2025, and after waiting a decade for this opportunity, I certainly wasn't going to let anything go wrong. So let's go back to January 2025, the start of a new era, and beat Seth Rollins in front of the entire world.
Yep. I actually watched this match when Netflix, when Raw came to Netflix.
And here
I actually watched this
we go.
match of CM Punk beating Rollins
Seth
on
freaking Rollins
Raw.
as motivated as we've ever seen him. This is personal.
The people are singing Rollins' song. This is Rollins' battle cry as he heads to war with CM Punk.
From Davenport, Iowa, weighing in at 225 pounds, Seth freaking Rollins!
Ladies and gentlemen, over 20 years ago, Seth Rollins got in a car and drove from Iowa to the East Coast to try out. Rollins and Punk would reunite briefly in NXT, and then the Shield would become mercenaries for Punk. And Punk would leave WWE for personal and professional reasons. Talk negatively about WWE, while Rollins carried WWE on his back for a decade. CM Punk would return to WWE 14 months ago to huge fanfare, the support of the fans and many in the back, and that didn't sit well with Seth Rollins. There was no way that Rollins was going to welcome Punk back, and it's led to this tonight. Seth freaking Rollins versus a man who has become his arch nemesis, CM Punk.
And this capacity crowd just exploded. They know exactly what time it is.
From Chicago, Illinois, weighing in at 218 pounds, CM Punk!
And this is CM Punk's first singles match since October, since that brutal Hell in a Cell match against Drew McIntyre. It's Punk's first match on Monday Night Raw, period, since 2014.
Seth Rollins prides himself on being the absolute workhorse of WWE. You have to imagine he sees that as a point in his favor here, a clear advantage he has over Punk.
CM Punk and Seth Rollins, two men who are completely beloved by the WWE Universe for their incredible talent, their work ethic, and their passion and drive.
But as similar as they are in those respects, where they have diverged has become a point of contention between both of them, which has brought us to this point in the main event of a historic Monday Night Raw.
Survivor Series 20.
All right, hold on, I'm checking something. Okay. All right. Let's see.
'23. The utter dismay on the face of Rollins when CM Punk returned, when hell froze over. These emotions have been building up inside Seth Rollins for the last 14 months.
Seth Rollins says he's fighting for this company, says he couldn't believe that CM Punk verbally tried to tear this place down over the 10 years that he was gone, only to be embraced the way he was when he returned.
Tonight, Rollins intends on extracting this demon from his soul and WWE altogether. He's got a mind to count out rules as he heads ringside.
Powerbomb position.
Simple but effective technique to get out of that.
Right? That's not what I
You want to talk about dream matches? Even before the animosity started to boil between these two, CM Punk and Seth freaking Rollins represent serves him right for running his match.
Man. Spinning kick to the gut. Hooked up.
Rollins has to be seeing red now. He is not performing to expectations thus far against Punk. And just tossing Seth out of the ring like that.
He's waiting for him to rise to deliver something devastating.
Uh-oh, suicide dive.
Putting it all on the line and coming up big.
Living dangerously to get the upper hand. Amazing action so far in the main event of an historic episode of Monday Night Raw. We've seen so many unforgettable moments tonight as the show makes its debut on the biggest streaming service in the world.
And I can think of no matchup more worthy of this show's main event than two generational talents in the form of CM Punk and Seth freaking Rollins.
Given the major stakes in this match and the high-profile nature of this event, I expect a lot of leeway from the official in this match. Nobody wants to see this one end in a count-out or disqualification.
CM Punk has been very public about the many injuries that Rollins has suffered over the years. He'll no doubt be looking to target those areas tonight.
Rollins' neck, his lower back, that surgically repaired knee. Look, you can even see the brace. There's no doubt that Rollins is something of a moving target tonight, at least in Punk's eyes. But Rollins can target Punk too. Don't forget about that triceps injury from last year, because Rollins definitely has it.
Get your fucking dumb back
Launched right
outside
out of the ring.
so I can whoop it.
Once again, Punk taking things outside. Driven into the barricade.
beautiful side Russian leg sweep.
This rivalry has been brewing for years and escalating for months. Rollins was seething upon Punk's return at Survivor Series 2023, remembering the years that Punk spent disparaging WWE.
And the tensions grew when Rollins was a special guest referee at SummerSlam last year, counting the pinfall victory for Drew McIntyre over Punk.
Both men with ample reason to despise the other. Now Punk and Rollins finally get to take out all their frustration tonight. Well-placed elbow fights that off.
A shining wizard will rearrange your face.
He's headed to the top now.
He wants this fight on the outside.
Oh, colliding with the barricade. Wolf into the crowd. The referee's count is in effect.
Punk famously said the night after he returned to WWE, quote, "I'm not here to make friends. I'm here to make money." He said he doesn't care what others think of him anymore, and he's proven it true thus far.
That may be true, Corey. A master on the microphone like Punk doesn't often let words of others get to him, but certain actions can still set this man off. Of that,
let me fucking do something.
Indeed, we saw Punk lash out at Drew McIntyre recently when the Scottish Warrior stole a bracelet given to Punk by one of his biggest fans that bears the name of Punk's wife and their dog. If Rollins can find something similar to set Punk off, it could give him the mental advantage tonight. He's pushing to get back to the ring ahead of the count.
Oh, perhaps he should have been paying more attention.
Boot to the stomach.
Gentlemen, here's an astonishing fact. This is CM Punk's first match on Raw in almost 11 years.
The last time Punk competed on WWE's flagship show, it was a week before the 2014 Royal Rumble. And in a little more than 4 weeks, both men will take part in the 2025 Royal Rumble with the aim to earn a main event spot at WrestleMania 41.
I'd say either of these men has a good chance at claiming a main event spot at WrestleMania if they don't destroy each other first.
Corey, I don't have my notes handy. Who did Punk last face on Raw?
It says here he now works with office supplies.
Heading right out in the crowd for whatever reason. Revolution knee. Clearly neither competitor is thinking about the match now. This is just all-out bedlam. Kicked right in the stomach.
German suplex.
My
The WWE Universe is going absolutely wild as these two battle it out in the arena seats. Dragon screw. He comes back over the barricade.
Gotta find a way back to the ring immediately.
Looking to explore things ringside now.
Now entering the raucous crowd. Just don't forget about the referee's count. Ooh. Punk now with a quick go behind hammerlock. Drops his opponent with a massive line.
And to them, it doesn't matter where they fight so long as they're fighting each other.
On sight, as it were. And this crowd is reaping the violent benefits of that.
I swear,
Seth just rubbing it in now.
Heading out to the crowd and back to the ringside area.
We could see a count out here. Look out!
Are you
Now attempts to
fucking
cover.
kidding?
Can he keep him down?
What? You
Fuck
gotta
you.
be kidding me. We have just witnessed next level grit, resilience, and even more so, defiance. How do you stop that?
There's no way that was what Seth Rollins was expecting. He thought this match was his.
Oh, looking to cripple the leg.
Moves from the ring to the outside.
And running knee. Right between the shoulder blades.
I'm getting tired of fucking hurt your goddamn.
Over the top and lands awkwardly outside.
Rollins looking to bait his opponent into a mistake.
Taking things to the outside, but got to make sure to heed the officials' count. It looks like things are spilling out into the WWE Universe. Rollins just a step too slow.
Oh, roundhouse kick connects.
And now this battle is out of the crowd.
Just goes to show that this thing has gone totally off the rails.
CM Punk had suffered some injuries since his return. In fact, he tore his tricep at the Royal Rumble a year ago and was out of action for over 6.
Hold on.
Months. Punk says that tonight he's completely healed. But Wade, you're an athlete. Never divulge the extent of your injuries, right?
Oh, I absolutely would. For sympathy.
Real classy, Wade. Oh my goodness, what a double-handed shot. Seth Rollins just getting dismantled.
Yeah, now Punk's got Rollins in as vulnerable position as we've ever seen him.
Wants to finish this.
And CM Punk to Rollins off the crossbody. Rollins, though, able to roll through.
Just amazing power and timing from Seth Rollins. We've seen it throughout his career. And now, catching CM Punk with a GTS. Punk rather fortuitously rolling all the way to the outside to safety. Although in hot pursuit now, Seth Rollins.
And Rollins limping around the ring, favoring his leg.
I hit your move. They sing my song. All of this.
And now just mocking and having his way with Punk.
Rollins has waited for this moment for far, far too long. This victory is going to be one of the sweet... Wait a minute!
Oh my goodness, cover! Isn't it up and a kick out?
See that? He hit
Seth Rollins with his own stomp and coming within a millisecond of victory here.
And Punk not done yet. Pounding away on Rollins, frustration setting in.
I mean, years of bad blood and verbal jousts between these two are about to come to a head.
Seth able to counter GTS, looking to deliver one of his own.
Oh, and he connected.
And Punk kicks out. I don't know if it's resiliency. I don't know if it's sheer instinct. But
wrestling him down. He forces the break by getting to the ropes.
Rollins is feeding off the WWE Universe.
Punk sidesteps out of that. Connected hard with the calf kick.
And Punk is really putting the pressure on.
And CM Punk is keeping the pressure on, completely taking it to Rollins here.
A small package driver.
Trying to get back to his feet with no clue of what's waiting for him. He saw that one coming.
Oh! What a lariat!
Punk, knee in the corner.
Oh, what a clothesline after the knee to the face. Top rope. Elbow drop from the top rope.
Punk in the driver's seat now. He's got Rollins right where he wants him after that.
Opponent lifted up. Jaw. Meet knee.
The go to sleep. GTS from Punk.
Will that sew this up for Punk? What's it going to take to end it? It might be this.
Boom! GTS.
That spells doom for Rollins.
Amazing.
Seth freaking Rollins with a close freaking call. I don't know how he survived that.
And Punk might have just swung for the fences, but it wasn't good enough.
Ducks out of harm's way. Oh, Mongolian chop.
Rollins getting worked on here.
Rollins has no answer for Punk's well-aimed attacks.
Any more blows to the head like that, the ref might have to stop this match.
Yeah, Cole, or we might even see this one end in a knockout.
And he gets directed into the corner.
Rollins drops his opponent.
Stop!
Here's Seth's big chance.
Come the fuck on. At least I have man.
Cover! Not even a 2 count. What unbelievable power.
Just barely more than one. What on earth are we witnessing?
What a battle Rollins has waged so far, but he's not finished yet.
Seth Rollins, CM Punk. These two men, two absolute titans in this industry. Similar in so many ways. They're both putting everything on the line tonight, battling.
Uh-oh, he could be looking for a submission here.
Look at the torque. There's no escape from the camel clutch.
And look at how tight a grip this hold has.
The pain on his face.
And he very quickly counters.
Using the sharp point of the elbow.
Haymaker after haymaker. Back and forth, neither one giving up any ground.
No end in sight to this exchange. All this heavy artillery is really adding up.
Ooh! This is a war of attrition with neither superstar wanting to be the one who surrenders. Each exchange just sapping the energy from these two.
Bam! Fist for fist, just rattling them off.
And just like that, the scales are imbalanced.
Huge kick connects. Overwhelming. This could be it. This could be the end. Punk wins. Punk beats Rollins.
Here is your winner, CM Punk.
What a fight, what a night, and what a win. CM Punk once again showing why he is indeed the best in the world.
This truly was a battle between two men at the absolute top of the mountain when it comes to professional wrestling. This really could have gone either way a number of times, but in the end, Punk had Rollins' number.
Yeah, but don't think this is over for Rollins. If anything, this result is only going to enrage him even more, set him off even more on his self-imposed crusade against CM Punk.
Give me 1 second. I'm gonna go to the bathroom. Ah. Next match.
WrestleMania 41 was supposed to be the culmination of all those years of hard work. After all the ups and downs, all roads pointed to the one location I'd always dreamed of, the main event of WrestleMania. My victories over Drew and Seth had shown that I was still at the top of my game after I won. And that allowed Rollins to release all his frustration, punctuating the whole mess with another stomp on Roman. So when Heyman announced that the three of us would meet in the main event on the first night of WrestleMania 41, that's when I struck. I used my earned favor from Survivor Series to request Heyman be in my corner that night. This infuriated Roman Reigns, who would not listen to reason, insistent that Heyman had turned his back on his tribal chief. And in all the madness, Roman and I both lost sight. We never thought that night would end the way it did.
Oh, no!
Heyman betraying both of us.
Oh, my God! What the hell did we just witness?
I can't think of a better candidate for slingshot tech to address. It took my whole career to get to that main event. So let's go back to WrestleMania 41 and get me the win that I was well on my way to earning. Let's destroy the Architect's plans. Let's show the Oracle that he doesn't see all. And let's force Roman Reigns to acknowledge us.
Here comes Seth freaking Rollins,
The visionary and the revolutionary of WWE.
From Davenport, Iowa, weighing in at 225 pounds, Seth freaking Rollins!
Officially the coolest entrance living every man's dream, Seth freaking Rollins.
Las Vegas serenading Seth freaking Rollins.
You guys remember what happened 10 years ago up in California, the Bay Area? Seth Rollins cashing in Money in the Bank and the heist of the century at WrestleMania.
An iconic call for an iconic performance. Seth needs another one of those iconic moments this evening against two of the best this industry has ever seen.
A 14th appearance at WrestleMania, the third time he's been in the main event.
Come to WrestleMania for the wrestling, but stay for the karaoke. We've got a bit of everything tonight here in Vegas.
The OTC has arrived in Sin City.
From Pensacola, weighing 265 pounds, the OTC, Roman Reigns.
For a record 10th time, Roman Reigns will main event WrestleMania.
A titan of this industry marching to the ring with his signature celestial swagger, the epitome of ice-cold, effortless cool.
Roman Reigns with a record of 9-3 at WrestleMania. Guys, there are only a handful of men in history with more wins than Roman Reigns at WrestleMania. 3 of those men are The Undertaker, John Cena, and the Game Triple H.
Pressure? What pressure? It's only the main event of WrestleMania. But this is a road Roman Reigns has taken many times before.
This man has a locker at the main event of WrestleMania. This is where Roman Reigns lives.
A lot of questions this week about who would carry the Ulafala to the ring. Paul Heyman would normally do that. Tonight, Roman Reigns come to the ring with the Ulafala on his neck himself. And for the first time in many, many years, Roman Reigns heads into battle alone.
The Ulafala symbolizes the head of the family. And when you talk about Roman Reigns' family, you're talking about one of the most successful and powerful families in the history of wrestling. Tens of thousands of ones to the sky here in Las Vegas.
The Anoa'i family dominance continuing here at WrestleMania. Roman Reigns in a triple threat match for pride and glory. Ladies and gentlemen, CM Punk is in the main event of WrestleMania.
It has to be a surreal moment for CM Punk.
That sucks we didn't get to CM Punk in Vegas.
By WWE Hall of Famer, the Wise Man, Paul Heyman, from Chicago, Illinois, weighing in at 218 pounds, CM Punk.
Roman Reigns and Seth Rollins look thoroughly disgusted over the fact that Paul Heyman walked down to the ring with the Second City Saint. It is CM Punk's first WrestleMania match in 12 years. Remember, he missed last year's WrestleMania with a torn triceps, and this year he goes into triple threat action with Reigns and Rollins, 2 men that he cannot stand. Triple threat rules. The first man to gain pinfall or submission will win this match. There are no countouts, no disqualifications. He's won championships, he's made friends, he's made enemies. Tonight is CM Punk's night. Tonight is CM Punk's main event.
The pressure has always been CM Punk's playground. The fire has always been burning, and his only addiction is wrestling. Each of these three men believe they are the only one who can walk out of here victorious. Roman Reigns to prove his dominance, Seth Rollins to prove his superiority, and CM Punk to prove he's still the best in the world.
Punk is claiming that for him this is just business. And taking Reigns and Rollins out at WrestleMania will get them out of his way so he can accomplish the things he returned to WWE to do, to win titles.
But Reigns and Rollins are not your average roadblocks. They're two of the biggest names in WWE for a reason. And they're not about to let CM Punk just have his way.
And a big right hand.
It always bothers me to be around Heyman, always leeching off other people's talents. In CM Punk's corner tonight, though, the question is, where does Paul's allegiance truly lie?
Well, I'll be the first to say I don't trust a word that comes out of the mouth of Paul Heyman. But perhaps for the first time in his entire life, he showed some true loyalty to one of the men who brought him to the dance in WWE. A bond that goes way back, he and CM Punk.
I'm sure a betting man would tell you the odds are against CM Punk here, against two younger competitors who have been on top in WWE for the past decade. However, that's when Punk does his best work, when he's backed into a corner on the biggest stage possible.
Yeah, in a bad situation, and the bright lights here at WrestleMania could just bring out the best in CM Punk. Off the welts already forming from that kendo shot.
Letting out every ounce of frustration and rage, and then some.
Just wailing away with that weapon like there's no tomorrow. This is getting damn dangerous. DDT! And for Punk and Rollins, such a personal hatred between these two. Rollins has never forgotten the fact that Punk left the company, badmouthed the company for many years, while Rollins stayed here and played the soldier. And when Punk came back to all the fanfare, it pissed Rollins off. Except there's a lot of animosity to take out.
I actually spoke to Rollins earlier. He said the only time CM Punk has improved the culture in WWE is when he cleared off for 10 years.
Russian leg sweep. Reigns is facing some serious trouble.
Roman has to wake up and get going in a hurry.
Oh, okay.
Calf kick finds the mark.
Using the arm like a billy club.
And Reigns got turned around there. And remember, the reason that Rollins and Reigns are here, at least when they first arrived on the scene, was because of CM Punk. The Shield was built as a security force for CM Punk.
Come on, let's not make out like that is some accolade for CM Punk. They were brought in as security to protect CM Punk. It wasn't some selfless act by Punk, and both Roman Reigns and Seth Rollins know that.
Well, Punk is claiming that he was the man to bring them both into the business, and he can't wait to be the man to take them both out of it.
Headed out to ringside now. What does he have planned? And he comes in under the ropes now.
And Roman, for the first time in a long time, having no one in his corner. Gotta wonder if that is affecting him.
This is what happens in a triple threat match. Might be time to regroup and let the other two duke it out for a bit.
Up high.
Oh, and nobody's there.
Things are getting risky. This will not end well. On the apron. The hardest part of the ring.
Oh, thank you, man.
This is not about a championship. This is about pride and dignity and proving you're the best, perhaps of a generation.
It's about ego and animosity. It's about 12 years ago when three men made their way down the stairs to remake this company in their image, and the man that opened the back door for them.
A search for supremacy. The man that walks out of here is the champion of a generation. While the fight has officially reached our announce table, I'm just going to stay to the side and pray for a splinter-free resolution. We're getting an up-close view of this bout now.
Clearing up our announce desk. Things are about to turn disastrous. He quickly slides into the ring.
Oh, what an axe handle.
He's got Roman here.
Down on the skull. There's a certain amount of anger you have to have towards your opponent to pile drive them like that. Going straight to the top turnbuckle.
From above.
From the top.
Oh, Oh, the high risk gave no reward there.
Strong counter from Punk. Punk scaling the turnbuckles.
And now it's
Launching. Not looking good. In this position, he is looking to do some serious harm.
exiting the ring.
Good night.
That last shot did major damage. Blood's running down his face.
Fends it off. Good counter.
Looks like he's got something in mind for ringside here.
Went for the kendo stick, and the rats will quickly follow.
That was a stiff shot with a kendo stick.
And he manages to escape just in the nick of time.
All right. Fucking right.
Into the pin.
Is that enough?
He breaks up the pin just in time.
Oh, big mistake, and that error could be costly.
Up and... Oh, knee right to the spine. And he's going to the top.
Watch out.
Crash and burn.
Well, if you're going to be done like that, you better be just as tough.
I don't know if anyone is that tough. Heads outside the ring.
And no countouts means he can take his time.
Ooh, and he manages to reverse.
Rollins with a page out of Triple H's playbook. Pedigree.
He gets back into the ring.
Calf kick on the money.
Looking for something big here.
Stalking from above.
Incoming.
Cross body.
Boom, DDT.
Catches the kick.
Boom, roundhouse connects.
Nice movement from Punk, and the Uranagi connects. And now, an Anaconda Vice locked in.
Submission lock. That hold has been broken. This one is not over yet.
Roman spear.
CM Punk doesn't know where he is.
That might have put it away. Two.
What a win for Roman Reigns. His pure power game was more than...
Of fucking course. It's fucking typical.
It's a clash of the Titans here at WrestleMania. The original tribal chief, the visionary, the best in the world in a triple threat match.
Punk has waited a long time for this, to main event the show of shows. And to make things better, he gets a chance to take down the two men who have been standing in his way since his return.
Roman Reigns and Seth Rollins think they run WWE, that this is their world that Punk has stepped into. But they've got plenty of history to work out between themselves too. This is going to be one for the ages.
And a lariat takes them down.
CM Punk, who burst out of...
Going for it!
Taking a flight to nowhere.
Wrong move at the wrong time, directed at the wrong target.
Does having Paul Heyman back in his corner even the scales here for CM Punk? Does having the wise man strategies and support give him an edge over Rollins and Reigns?
Sure, if you trust Paul Heyman to have your best interests in mind, then yes, he is a huge asset in this kind of match. But remember, Heyman is doing this as a favor for Punk. As far as we know, his allegiance still lies with Reigns.
He's reaching under the ring for anything useful.
And some people would say you can never go wrong with a standard steel chair.
Being set up in the corner for something.
Saw it coming and counters it. And for Punk and Rollins, such a personal hatred between these two. Rollins has never forgotten the fact that Punk left the company, badmouthed the company for many years while Rollins stayed here and played the soldier. And when Punk came back to all the fanfare, it pissed Rollins off. Except there's a lot of animosity to take out.
I actually spoke to Rollins earlier. He said the only time CM Punk has improved the culture in WWE is when he...
Can he do it here? Wasting no time getting his shoulder up.
I suppose you have to take the shot, but it's still too early to wrap up this one just yet.
And he comes in under the ropes down.
Bob into the cover.
He just broke up the pin in the nick
Are
of
y'all
time.
done fucking with me?
Clubbing blow. CM Punk has had a non-stop grin since walking out here. Remember, securing the main event of WrestleMania was never the goal. Winning in the main event of WrestleMania is. Punk fails to do that, and he'll always look back on this night with regret.
Paul Heyman did tell CM Punk that he indeed will one day main event WrestleMania. Paul Heyman said, "I will be with you when it happens," and it has.
Well, no matter the outcome, CM Punk will forever be a WrestleMania main eventer.
Boom!
Oh, and the chair projected right to their face. What's CM Punk going for here? Pile driver!
Spiked him.
And Roman and Seth, two former allies, would make a lot of sense for them to team up with CM Punk tonight.
Yeah, I think it's way too late to strike that deal, Michael Cole. 10 years of animosity will eliminate all signs of trust between the two former Shield mates.
Remember, in many ways, the obsession by Reigns for Rollins last year cost Reigns the championship in the record reign.
And Punk would be quite happy if that obsession continues. It's clearly personal for Roman and Seth, but for Punk, tonight's just about business.
Oh, an absolutely disrespectful act of aggression.
Back in the ring.
Goes for the suplex. Powered up high. Oh, but dropping behind Eddie.
Escapes and a chop block takes him down.
And remember, the reason that Rollins and Reigns are here, at least when they first arrived on the scene, was because of CM Punk. The Shield was built as a security force for CM Punk.
Come on, let's not make out like that is some accolade for CM Punk. They were brought in as security to protect CM Punk. It wasn't some selfless act by Punk, and both Roman Reigns and Seth Rollins know that.
Well, Punk is claiming that he was the man to bring them both into the business, and he can't wait to be the man to take them both out of it.
Leaning him against the turnbuckle right here.
Down they go.
He's got him down for the pin here.
Stopping the ref's count there.
Oh, a deafening blow to the chest.
This is the main event of WrestleMania, and if anyone can dig deeper than most, it is Seth freaking Rollins. Trying to find his bearings, but it looks like the end is near.
Rollins known to be irritating. We're seeing no different now.
Thunderous power slam.
And there's the sling blade. Oh!
And Roman, for the first time in a long time, having no one in his corner. Gotta wonder if that is affecting him.
And now he's going to the top rope. He gets into the ring.
From the sky!
5-star frog splash!
Up and...
Oh, knee right to the spine. Wow, elbow!
That looked nasty. And oh yeah, he's definitely bleeding now.
Going outside. What's he got planned here?
Bam! Well-placed calf kick.
Taking this to the floor.
Ooh, and he stops that offense.
Double team setup.
Oh, a combination! Enziguri.
Beautiful teamwork.
Kick to the gut by Rollins. Opponent defenseless.
Pedigree!
I have a feeling we're about to get a... Rollins lining it up. Here it comes. Rollins with the stomp.
Reigns is in deep peril here.
Goes under the ropes and into the ring.
He's got him caught.
Hoisted up, powerbomb, desperate situation. But shots to the head quickly put a stop to that.
Wicked kick.
This has been a hurricane of chaos. Rollins, Punk, Reigns, each struggling to prove their superiority.
Who throws a kendo stick? Crazy.
What a suplex.
This is not about a championship. This is about pride and dignity and proving you're the best, perhaps of a generation.
Oh, here you go.
Oh, fuck you, Boris.
This could be it. He could win it all here. Not letting it happen.
Thank you.
He saw his window closing there. Punishing the knee with that one. Boom. Hard-hitting calf kick finds its mark.
Boom, snaps the leg across the head.
Roman Reigns giving the people in attendance the chance to acknowledge him. And his head is taking even more damage.
Climbing up the turnbuckle here.
Wants to finish this.
Here we go.
Cross body from the top.
He gets back into the ring.
What an axe handle.
Roman struggling here, guys.
Punk is proving hard to deal with. CM Punk now connects with a Uranagi and
And wait a second. Interesting turn of events here.
Yeah, he just released the hold, and I'm racking my brain wondering why.
He's headed out to the ringside area.
we knew this one was going to be good, but Reigns, Rollins, and Punk have outdone all expectations.
Simply some of the best talents we've ever seen in this industry.
Bringing this back into the ring.
Struck with a calf kick.
Oh, what a club.
Oof.
Sling blade action. Oh, someone call a dentist.
Pulls the ripcord. The Revolution knee finds the mark. And staying with it, into the cover. 2.
Seth Rollins is your winner. The architect drew up Reigns and Punk's defeat perfectly.
I am fucking getting fucked because these bastards keep fucking targeting me. Fucking Lord.
WrestleMania 41 was supposed
Fucking can these bastards fucking stay off me?
It's a clash of the Titans here at WrestleMania. The original tribal chief, the visionary, the best in the world in a triple threat match.
Punk has waited a long time for this, to main event the show of shows. And to make things better, he gets a chance to take down the 2 men who have been standing in his way since his return.
Roman Reigns and Seth Rollins think they run WWE, that this is their world that Punk has stepped into. But they've got plenty of history to work out between themselves too. This is going to be one for the ages.
I'm gonna fucking get pissed if I fucking lose again.
CM Punk, who showed up at ECW, run by Paul Heyman when he was only a teenager, wanting to break into the business. He would get to the WWE developmental territory. He goes for the quick pin attempt. He puts an end to the pin there. Up and, oh, knee right to the spine. Single leg drop kick caught him.
Quick thinking and quick rollout there. Wants to regroup and recover.
Getting back into the ring now. Does having Paul Heyman back in his corner even the scales here for CM Punk? Just having the wise man strategies and some...
Going big.
Suicide dive.
Using the ropes to devastating effect.
Like a missile through the air. Face first. It always bothers me to be around Heyman, always leeching off other people's talents. In CM Punk's corner tonight, though, the question is, where does Paul's allegiance truly lie?
Well, I'll be the first to say I don't trust a word that comes out of the mouth of Paul Heyman. But perhaps for the first time in his entire life, he showed some true loyalty to one of the men who brought him to the dance in WWE. A bond that goes way back, he and CM Punk. And now trying all he can to fight out of this predicament.
You got fucking bastards.
There's one. Teardrop suplex. They're going to go, I think, for a second one. No way. What a powerful grip by Roman. And for Punk and Rollins, such a personal hatred between these two. Rollins has never forgotten the fact that Punk left the company, badmouthed the company for many years while Rollins stayed here and played the soldier. And when Punk came back to all the fanfare, it pissed Rollins off. Seth has a lot of animosity to take out.
I actually spoke to Rollins earlier. He said the only time CM Punk has improved the culture in WWE is when he cleared off for 10 years.
And he heads back into the ring. Powerbomb!
That powerbomb was absolutely worthy of both halves of its name. Back suplex, no! Driven down.
CM Punk has had a non-stop grin since walking out here. Remember, securing the main event of WrestleMania was never the goal. Winning in the main event of WrestleMania is. Punk fails to do that, and he'll always look back on this night with regret.
Paul Heyman did tell CM Punk that he indeed will one day main event WrestleMania. Paul Heyman said, I will be with you when it happens.
I am fucking getting
No matter the
irritated so
outcome,
bad.
CM Punk will forever be a WrestleMania main eventer.
Like, are you fucking kidding me? I am...
He is looking to do some serious harm.
Revolution knee.
Time to go for, countering that offense. And Roman and Seth, two former allies, would make a lot of sense for them to team up with CM Punk tonight. He's doing it. Going for the pin. Elevates his shoulder ahead of the count.
Holy.
Barely even giving the referee time to count before kicking out.
What a shot. Straight brutality coming right at you.
Rollins getting work done. So important to keep Seth from gaining any momentum. Trying to end this match here and now.
No early kick out.
Completely powered out of that pin attempt.
Calculating the next move here. Knee Roman.
Spear!
No coming back from Reigns after
You
that.
better not.
Two.
What a win for Roman Reigns. His pure power game was more than Punk or Seth could handle.
Are you fucking with me? I am just getting fucked and fucked. I'm just getting fucked because I'm getting targeted by both these fuckers. Let me fucking fight. Put something together. These guys are putting shit together and kicking my ass.
Each of these three men believe they are the only one who can can walk out of here victorious.
Fuck
Roman
you.
Reigns to prove his dominance. Seth
Fucking
Rollins
bastard.
to prove his superiority. And CM Punk to prove he's still the best in the world.
Punk is claiming that for him, this is just business. Taking Reigns and Rollins out at WrestleMania will get them out of his way so he can accomplish the things he returned to WWE to do, to win titles.
But Reigns and Rollins are not your average roadblocks. They're two of the biggest names in WWE for a reason. And they're not about to let CM Punk just have his way.
It always bothers me to be around Heyman, always leeching off other people's talents in CM Punk's corner tonight, though. The question is, where does Paul's allegiance truly lie?
Well, I'll be the first to say I don't trust a word that comes out of the mouth of Paul Heyman. But perhaps for the first time in his entire life, he showed some true loyalty to one of the men who brought him to the dance in WWE. A bond that goes way back, he and CM Punk.
I'm
Paul Heyman
so
back in his corner, even the
fucking
scales here for
pissed
CM
right
Punk.
now.
Does having the wise man's strategies and support give him an edge over Rollins and Reigns?
Sure, if you trust Paul Heyman to have your best interests in mind, then yes, he is a huge asset in this kind of match. But remember, Heyman is doing this as a favor for Punk. As far as we know, his allegiance still lies with Reigns.
And for Punk and Rollins, such a personal hatred between these two.
I love it.
Rollins
I
is never
fucking
gonna
love
use
it.
for the cover.
I get fucking knocked out within the first 5 fucking
Only
seconds.
a 1 count before the kick out.
He's not letting
Yes, I'm
anyone
losing
get
my
away
shit.
with a lazy
Bull
pin.
crap.
Put into the corner. What could be next?
Over and over and over. Clearly hoping something to cover. Is it enough? No, a kick out.
Might have caught a second wind here.
He's able to counter that.
Dude, what is it? I'm fucking hitting the
Totally
goddamn
helpless at
button.
the moment. Down on the windpipe. And Roman and Seth, two former allies, would make a lot of sense for them to team up with CM Punk tonight.
Yeah, I think it's way too late to strike that deal, Michael Cole. 10 years of animosity will eliminate all signs of trust between the two former Shield mates.
Remember, in many ways, the obsession by Reigns for Rollins last year cost Reigns the championship in the record reign.
And Punk would be quite happy if that obsession continues. It's clearly personal for Roman and Seth, but for Punk, tonight's just about business.
But CM Punk can find an answer after taking that.
And now he's taking a breather on the outside. Clearly, he's feeling a little overwhelmed at the moment. Soaked with a big blow.
Finally, a fucking...
And remember the reason.
Blast off! Big height, bigger impact.
The sheer force of that landing was probably enough to fracture a few bones. CM Punk stopped that in its tracks. Cover, cover, this could be it. Boom, right in the button.
Big punch finds its mark.
Superman punch.
He's leaving the ring now. No countouts to worry about.
Roman Reigns, target acquired, locked in.
Impressive reversal on Rollins. Oh, look at this here, guys. Look at this. Power bomb. Works that off. What a response. Oh, look at this. Whiplash neck breaker. Gets lifted into position.
Sit down.
And there was some force on that move.
Of course. He wasn't even looking.
Stomping away and then a knee right to the throat. Bang! He finds a counter. Oh, what an accent.
Fuck this.
This
I'm
is
walking
the
out.
main event of WrestleMania, and if anyone can dig deeper than most, it is Seth freaking
From the top. He quickly slides into the ring. Elbow
drop. Good Lord.
This is the moment where the wheat is separated from the chaff.
Fights back and drops him with a bulldog.
He's starting to get up, but he might be put right back down. Connected with the axe handle. Caught up with a savage clothesline.
This is not about a championship. This is about pride and dignity and proving you're the best, perhaps of a generation.
It's about ego and animosity. It's about 12 years ago when three men made their way down the stairs to remake this company in their image, and the man that...
Roman for the win. He stops the pin.
This isn't over yet.
DDT. And Roman, for the first time in a long time, having no one in his corner. Gotta wonder if that is affecting him.
He's doing everything he can to fight out of this tough spot. Shining Wizard finds the mark.
Now pulling a pin out of nowhere. Tiny Hunt small pack breaks his own pin for reasons unknown to us.
Gets out of the ring. What's going to happen now?
Talking about a hard landing, flesh connecting painfully with hard steel. And the dents on the chair is proof.
You guys fucking finishers.
Face first into the middle turnbuckle.
Seth Rollins gonna put his opponent away. He gets back into the ring. And now Reigns is starting to look like a man who realizes he is a tribal chief with no followers to come to his aid.
This has been a hurricane of chaos. Rollins
From the heavens.
landing on that chair might have just rearranged some body parts. Right about now, Roman Reigns demands acknowledgement.
And he chooses to leave the... Boom!
And Reigns is vulnerable. Pile driver.
Great aim on the toss chair.
Love it.
Drop kick from behind. Now bringing the fight back into the ring.
Headed out of the ring now.
Y'all can fight. Fuck you.
Oh, a merciless strike.
Counter by CM Punk. Jeez, a painful looking chop. Ooh, snaps the leg across the head. Turns that back on CM Punk. Oh, did you hear that? Legs caught. Got him caught. Uh-oh. Dragon screwed. Oh. Reigns is getting dismantled here.
CM Punk is firmly in the driver's seat.
Seth Rollins just goading his opponent.
Under the ropes and back into the ring.
Both arms hooked. Pedigree. Uh-oh. Turns it around.
Of course.
We know what Seth has in store for an old brother here. Rollins with a head of steam. Big air.
Down to size with that. We knew this one was going to be good, but Reigns, Rollins, and Punk have outdone all expectations.
Simply some of the best talents we've ever seen in this industry.
Why is it when I go for a move, it gets overridden by these fucking bastards?
Now heading outside.
Of course.
Look at that insult to injury with that one. Boom! Good defense from him. God, jeez.
Mongolian chop. Boom!
Punk peppering his opponent with attacks. Uranagi into the...
And for some reason, he just broke his own submission hold.
There we go.
And now Punk. Kick to the midsection of Reigns.
Got
Rollins
farther
trying
than
to
I did
crawl
last
back into
time.
this as well.
Rollins trying to prevent that GTS on Reigns, but he's about to eat one himself.
Oh, bang! Spear! Stop! Everybody down!
Oh, what a moment of chaos in this match. If any man here can get a cover, it could be victory, but wait up. Lurking is Paul Heyman with a steel chair.
And no shocker here, handing the chair to his friend, CM Punk. And this, guys, this could be the ultimate betrayal of Roman Reigns.
Oh, Heyman went for a low blow, but caught by CM Punk.
What the hell is Heyman thinking?
And now Punk with a roundhouse kick to Reigns.
Well, Heyman tried to stab his man, CM Punk, in the back, but was denied. But now Rollins with a low blow of his own on Punk. What the hell is going on?
And now Heyman handing the chair to Rollins. What the hell? Oh, no!
The devil's work is afoot tonight.
Plan B all over again.
Hit on CM Punk. There's a shoulder up almost immediately.
But after shrugging off the pin, how much can he really have left? Another
He might have him.
Yeah, no, he doesn't get the three.
What a kick out. This match has been absolute.
CM Punk looking to turn out the lights.
GTS connects. Isn't enough for Punk.
Transitions into the pin. Is this it?
Hey.
Punk has beaten the odds. Has
Oh my
defeated
God,
both
it's getting so
Reigns
goddamn.
and Rollins.
Here is your winner,
A moment of pure vindication here for CM Punk.
This was a lifetime in the making, and it couldn't have been any harder earned. Punk had to get through Roman Reigns and Seth Rollins to finally taste a main event victory here at WrestleMania.
But now he's done it. The Second City Saint is victorious at the Showcase of the Immortals.
What am I calling here? What? CM Hart. Okay. Wait, what? You're kidding. Paige is now back with WWE. Holy shit. And it just happened tonight. Damn. Alright. Let's check this stuff out real quick. Ooh. Hardcore bubble. Alright. Oh, this is classic Mysterio from WCW. That's cool. Triple Mania. Just a question though: is there like an actual AAA, um, actual like AAA like arena? Yeah, probably not. Raw and SmackDown 202. Yeah, well, I'm happy. Happy. Right there, I finally finished that one, but there's more to that. But hope you enjoyed me raging at that end. I know I didn't enjoy it, but um, yeah. I hope you, if you enjoyed the stream, please make sure to like and subscribe. I'm gonna be going live again tomorrow. I don't know if maybe I'll continue with this or maybe I'll play something else. I don't know. I guess we'll see. Um, but yeah, Again, thank you for joining me. If you, again, make sure to hit like and subscribe. I'd greatly appreciate it. Next goal is 300, and I'm currently on the path to becoming going to apply to be a YouTube partner, and like that's something I'm really pulling for within like next maybe 2 years. So, all right, y'all have a good night. Sleep well and stay safe. Bye.